Hello, my name is Helen and today we are doing the bookshelf scavenger hunt tag. This tag was originally created by the Library of Sarah and her link is in the description below. And it's a really old tag but I think it looks like a lot of fun so I'm doing it anyway. Let's begin. Find an author or title with the letter Z in it. I happen to have both. For author with the letter Z in it I have Suzanne Collins. And for book title, I have Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Yes. 2, that's double points, right? I think it is. I'm going to count that as double points. The next one is find a classic. This one's going to be a bit more tricky. I'll see if I have one. Oh my god, I do! The Call of the Wild by Jack London. The cover is white, so it's kind of a bit glary. You still can't see it. It is a children's classic, but I still count it as a classic. So, yes! Another point! Find a book with a key on it. Oh my god, I actually know which one I have. Inkheart by Cornelia Funk. And if you can't see it, the key is there. Incidentally, if you haven't read this, you really should. It is for a slightly younger audience, but I really enjoyed it. And these characters are book collectors, so something for everyone. Find something on your shelf that is not a book. I have a couple of these. I have some dragons over here, and I have one here. But I think what I'll actually go with is this mask. I got a couple of masks for my birthday a couple of years ago, and this one was my favorite, so I keep it on my bookshelf now. Find the oldest book on your shelf. That would have to be this really old copy of The Lord of the Rings. This is actually my dad's copy. It's older than I am. If you can't tell by the falling apartness, it is very old. I haven't read it yet, but it's on my shelf because I plan to at some point, and it's all of them in one. So that's going to be exciting. Find a book with a girl on the cover. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so I actually don't have many girls on the cover at the moment, but I found this Skullduggery Pleasant Dark Days, and it has Valkyrie on the cover, who is a girl. So, yes, point for me, yay. Find a book that has an animal on it. Okay, I have 2. The first one is Marley and Me, and it's got a puppy on it. That's an animal. And the second one is, it's another movie cover unfortunately, The Amber Spyglass with the Golden Compass movie title on it. I hated that movie, but one of the standouts was the polar bear, and he is on the cover. There, that's Ioric? Yes. My favourite character in the books and the movie. Animal! 2 points for me! I think that's cheating, but I'm going to count it anyway. Find a book with only words on it. Oh my god, what kind of library do you think I own? Oh my god, I found one! So I have a collection of monologue books here, and one of them is Audition Monologues for Women 2, and there are only words on this book. Yes, words! Point for me. Find a book with illustrations in it. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, I have one. This doesn't look like much, but it is the Hutchinson's Treasury of Children's Literature. And it has a whole bunch of like fairy tales and stories in it, and because it's a children's book, it has illustrations in it, and really pretty ones too. Look, more pictures, I win. Point for me. That's not going to fit on my shelf, I'm going to have to put it on the next one. Find a book with gold lettering. Gold lettering. Okay, so I have this copy of Firestar, and it's got gold in it, in the writing. That's a point. Yay! Find a diary, true or fictional. This one's really hard. Does Perks of Being a Wallflower count? Technically it's letters, but if you put them together it's kind of like a diary because he's writing them himself. I'm going to count that as half a point because they're technically letters, but it could be a diary. Find a book written by someone with a common name like Smith. So I have this book called Dragon Horse, written by Peter Ward. Can you see that? That's 2 common names, Peter and Ward, because I'm sure there are lots of those around. Yay! Point! I am running out of space. Find a book that has a close-up on it. what have we got? Okay, the closest I've got to that is Eon, which has a close-up of a calendar thing on it. I'm totally counting that, that's a point. Find a book that takes place in the earliest time period. By the way, this one's really easy. Dragon Keeper by Carol Wilkinson takes place in the Han Dynasty in ancient China. I win. And also, I'm pretty sure this is the oldest time period ever that anyone's picked, so that's an extra point for me. I just dropped my book. Find a hardcover book without a jacket. So a little while ago I bought this copy of The Little Mermaid. It's really big. Quite thin though. Didn't come with a dust jacket. I've actually lost a lot of dust jackets that I had from hardcover books that I own. So I have a few, but I don't think they count because they came with dust jackets, but this one didn't, so yay! By the way, the illustrations in this book are gorgeous. Find a teal or turquoise coloured book. I think I used them already. Okay, so I have Lady Friday by Garth Nix, and on the bottom and on the side there's kind of a bluey colour that I think is turquoise, possibly teal. And I've also got Dragon Rider, which has a whole host, it's a little shiny, so it's got a whole host of different blue colours and one of them has to be turquoise or teal. I hope. Find a book with stars on it. Stars. Oh my god, you guys. So I didn't want to use two books from the same series. And just in case, I do have Magic by Angie Sage, and it does have these little starry things on them that I think might be magic, but I'm counting them as stars. But I've also got Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, and on the back there are totally stars on it. There's no more space to put it on the next shelf and you can't see that one. And finally, find a non-YA book. Oh, here we go. Seriously, I'm kidding. The Kind of Autobiography by Ellen DeGeneres. That's non-YA. It's not even fictional. Isn't that exciting? So that's the scavenger hunt tag. I'm pretty sure I found everything, and yes, it was really exciting and fun. And yeah, because this is a really old tag, I'm not going to tag anyone in particular. But if you're watching this and you haven't done this tag, I tag you. Go. Go and make this tag. It's really fun. And that is the end. Thank you. See you next time.